Hello and welcome to our episode today. Today we are going to have a tour of the Dunga Beach, get to see what they offer not only for fishing but ecotourism at large. Here we arrive at Dunga Beach on the outskirts of Kisumu, just near Milimani, and we are heading straight to meet boat operators and then to the Dunga boardwalk. We're going to show you some very exciting places for you to enjoy your weekend. Come with your family, kids, and get to enjoy fish and very good views as well as sunset in the evening. We talked to Dunga Ecotourism and Environmental Group. This group offers boat rides and trips around the lake to visitors reaching up to Ndere Island and Homa Bay.
So pia tuko na rates za kuchukua watu around. Tunapata nyinyi life jackets, boti za mashini. Tukiweka nyinyi like kwa hii boat. Ili hii boat itoke. Natoka na 2,500. 2,500. Ili hii boat itoke.
15 to 20 minutes.
For 15 to 20 minutes. We have different rides. Basically, hapa pia tuko na life jackets for safety. This what people do here. Kama tuko pale ndani ni kama seat belt ya gari. Jambo Mr. Jera. Karibu. How are you, my friend? Will you today go for a boat ride?
Yeah, how much today?
Today I'll do you 2,500. You are my friend, you know.
The short side?
That's the shortest one. That's the short one. I'll take you from here, from the docking point. We go to the fish caging area.
Yeah.
Muone vile tumefuga samaki. Kuna pia nyumba ya watchman pale utaona. Alafu tunarudi hivi kwa river mouth, tuone river Nyamasaria, mahali ambapo tuko na hippos. Kitu kama na wanyama wakupande hiyo. So karibu.
What is your best price?
My best price, me have said mine, bro. Sasa ni kwende wewe hujaniambia. So karibu Dunga Beach. On my right hand utaona some boats. This tunaita wind sail canoes. The wind sail canoes because they are using wind to propel. Alafu on my left side we have the tourism boats. These one are motorized, wako na mashini, au wanatumia mashini. Alafu watapea watu life jackets. Ile nyumba ambayo you are seeing there, that's a fish market, Dunga fish market. It was constructed by our honorable women rep, Madam Rosa Buyu. Inside there, you will find our women selling fish. Basically, they are coming from there. Our mothers, our sisters, they are doing the business there. The fish that they are selling are basically tilapia. That's fresh tilapia that's coming from the Lake Victoria.
Cage aquaculture, where fish are raised and harvested in a netted enclosure in an existing water system such as here in Lake Victoria, could provide an alternative to how fish are produced and thus increase productivity here for the market.
The tilapia, basically, they are being reared nowadays in fish cage. Those black floating objects that you can see from a distance, those fish cages, they are like they've been constructed by synthetic materials. When I say synthetic materials, like we have a metal. Then we have a plastic drums to serve as a floater. Then we have nylon nets, at least to carry the fish. There are typical samples like that one over there. Then
most of the cages are individually owned, while groups own others. Floating fish cages have turned into a thriving business which meets the demand for fresh fish in the local market within Kisumu and its environs.
We also have the watchman's house for security purposes. So the fingerlings in the fish cage are being placed when they are small, like 1 day old or maybe 1 week old. After they've been placed there, they're being fed daily 3 times. That's in the morning, at lunchtime, and in the afternoon.
There's also international demand for the lake's fish. Catches of leading commercial species, Nile perch and tilapia, are now primarily caught for export.
They're being fed after 6 months or maybe 8 months, depending with the targeted size. They will be harvested and then they'll be sold outside there for the women. Another typical thing about the fish cages is that in one cage can carry like 1,500 maybe to 1,000, depending with the size of the cage, fingerlings. Another thing that we are having in Lake Victoria, we have those fishermen who normally go to fish at night. Tunawaita watu wa omena. Wao na wako pande hiyo in the village. So after fishing all night, they'll come in the morning, then they'll sell their fishes there. The women from the slums like Nyalenda, Manyata, Kondele will come here very early and and take the fish and then go.
In an effort to preserve the fish population on Lake Victoria, the government enforced what is known as a closed season. Naturally, this season there would be no fishing along the beach, so as to ensure that fish population can mature for the next season of harvesting.
So as you can see now, the fishermen have now come from the lake. Now, Berbechama, they are now selling the fish. On my far left there, you'll see now the women ready to buy the fish. Now they are waiting for the fish to be arranged, for the sorting to be done. The sorting, they have been placed depending with the sizes. So here we have basically ngege, that's the local name, but we call it tilapia in English. Unubrena nawe loka. So karibu. These are our boats. As you can see, the fishermen now they are now approaching. So they are now repairing the boats. Jambo Binet. Chalonade. Uloso boat. So it's Binet is now preparing or doing what? Mending. He's mending the boat. Repairing. And here we have also a fiber one under renovation. You can come close, maybe you take a look. It's also under renovation. These are our smart ladies. They are the receptionists. They are the ones who will. Amjamenya mtu hapa. Mtopo. Karibuni. So the women are going for the fish, and here they are now preparing the nets. This is the daga, omena. It's now being dried before it being fried. Katika, nade uru, berwer. This is now jambo baba, berwer. So this we call a gill net. This is for catching those small ones. They are now being washed. They have been washed now. They are being arranged. They are being arranged to be placed there in the fish. So you know when they are dirty, you will not find any catch. When they are clean, that's when you'll find a catch. That's why they have to be washed first. So just come this side. So you can come and maybe have a look of the fish. Unakapsha mpaka hapo ndani wako na hizo masamaki tudogo na wamefika, alafu ndio wauze samaki kwa mama. So karibu. Hizo ni zile tudogo. Fresh. So naona kama zinataka kuzikuwa counted, nataka kuzikuwa kwa zero mabesheni. So like inataka like one is like kama 10 bob. Samaki moja kama hiyo tudogo kama 10. Kama hiyo koko. Kama like this one, this is 10 bob each. So karibu, and these are the nets that they used to catch them. You can see the sizes one. We call them gill nets. Now the women are washing fish. Hapo hivyo. Same activity on this other side too.
We are here at Dunga Beach, right on the shores of Lake Victoria, and here boat riders strive to give clients unforgettable experiences of the serene beauty of the world's second largest freshwater lake and its environs.
So like in boats business, this basically we do take our visitors around. Wakisha kuja hapa hivi wakule samaki. They'll want to have fresh breeze or cool breeze in the lake. We normally take them around to go meet the fishermen. They'll basically take part in fishing and sport fishing. That's using long lining, hooks. And then some of our visitors normally come here and visit the islands that we have, like Maboko and Dere Island. And
boats like this one here are motorized, powered by outboard engines, and they have comfortable seats as well as a roof to shade you away from the scorching sun while on your expedition or island trip. What guarantees safety? You are given a life-saving jacket as well as there are local tour guides who are well versed with the lake terrain. Dunga Beach boat riders offer a wide range of services tailored to your needs and budget that includes but not limited to hippo viewing, bird watching, fishing expeditions, and island trips. The beach is open every day of the week, including weekends.
We have different types of rides depending with the time that we will take, the duration that we will spend in the waters. Like over here, and also we have different types of boats. As you can see, our boats they can be identified depending with the colors and maybe the material that they've been used for making them. Like this one, we call them fibers. And the other one has also been made with fiber. And these one are wooden ones. These are the local ones. These are the ones that we normally used. The prices also differ depending with which boat that you want to board. Like for instance, let's start with Premier. For instance, 15 to 20 minutes, we charge 4,000. Yeah, we charge 4,000. The capacity of Premier is like, I can say 1 person to 8 there for the sake of comfortability. Alafu, it's motorized. Machine yake ni kubwa, by the way. It has 75 horsepower. So you can imagine the speed that you will cover kama imewekewa full. It also has a music on board. You can play some little music hata kama uko na vitu zako hapo hivyo. It has been bumped with the speakers everywhere. It also have the life jackets for safety. There is also shade there if maybe for the sake of comfortability uko hivyo ndani, because in the lake there is nowhere where you will shade. The lake is just open. There is no tree in the lake unless you go to the islands, which are very far away. So that's why we have this shade, at least to protect you ukiwa huko ndani hivyo. Hapa hivi hii ni kama gari, tu kama gari. Ngoma iko speed, tuko na speedometer and everything. Alafu it's also comfortable. On my far left here we have Azimio. It's still new. So for the sake of Azimio, since it's been wooden, its charges is different from Premier. Like for instance, for 15 to 20 minutes, 2,500, while in Premier you'll pay 4,000. That's the difference. Another difference that in Azimio, the machine that we'll be using is like a 15 horsepower, while in Premier we have 75 horsepower. It's motorized, of course. We have a fuel tank down here. There's a fuel tank, there's a fuel line, and there's the tank. There's the tank for fueling, and there's the fuel line that run where the fuel runs up to the machine, and this is now the controller where we propel, and this is now the gears, forward, neutral, and reverse. And this is where the starter is, and this is the choke, and that other stuff.